1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon. Oh,
yeah. Now, does that, because whilst we were talking about the formation with Palace and Manchester United, it just brought up a sort of a question in my head. Now, are we saying that when a manager is given a contract, it's stated in his contract, this is this formation that we want you to play? Is that a thing?
Not necessarily. I wouldn't say it is. The contract states you are the manager. Whoever player you want, will try get them. If you have a bit of you need something, we'll help you out and stuff like that. That's more or less what the manager's role. It doesn't say, okay, we brought you in for 3-4-3 years in your contract. That's it. That's what you're gonna do. The manager is there to help the team win. He's there to lead and say, look, I can see from here, my point of view, this player's lacking a bit. I need you to help back him up a bit, or I need you to push forward. I can see that they're not coming forward. So on the contract, go, run. That's what the manager's there for, to help lead. But it would be really stupid if they did put it in the contract to say, that's cool.
You just raised that in my head, and I thought, well, I actually thought maybe the clubs have their own formation that they play. I thought each club had a unique style, and when the manager comes in, it's like the tradition. This is our tradition here. This is how you play it.
I mean, Manchester United more or less might as well put it in the contract, because this is how we are. We say we want you to play this, and this is how you're going to do it. But in the end, when it doesn't work out, no, we want to go back to what we were doing before. There's rumors about Adam Wharton leaving. Is that true? Is there any substance to that?
Well, I mean, I've not seen anything of late. I mean, go back a week or so at the end of the season and so on. We in fact, going back a few weeks, there was more rumours then that one or two of the clubs, and they named them, Man United and possibly others, were interested. But I've really heard nothing since then. It's that period, isn't it? Just after the end of the season, and we're waiting for the World Cup to start, where, again, for my part, I would like to have thought we would have a new manager in place, and then he may decide he wants to keep Adam Wharton or whatever. So I'm disappointed even now, just a week after the conference final, that we've heard nothing else. That could be significant, because we do have a bit of a track record of not, filling a new gap either for a player or a manager pretty quickly. And as I say, the longer it goes on, the more likely I think Palace will be to get somebody who perhaps is not the ideal person. I think we want, again, quite a youngish manager. The young ones these days are doing a lot better, I think. You think of Glasner, Amorim was good. I mean, even the Southampton guy, who they've now said they're going to keep, and I don't blame them really. Why would they shoot themselves in the foot by getting rid of a very good manager? I mean, he's in his early 30s. He looks it as well. He looks very young, doesn't he? But they know they've uncovered a diamond. I mean, I think he could go places, and I bet he's sick like the players, and not now in the Premier League with all that may have implied for them. So I think that managers now, it's becoming a younger manager's game. It's going to be interesting to see we think Liverpool will have the Bournemouth manager, Iraola. Who's going to go to Man City? Well, we know that's, what's his name? Anesco from Chelsea, isn't it? Yeah, we know he's going there, which I'm a bit surprised, really. I'm not sure he set things on fire at Chelsea overly. So that's going to be, and again, who knows, maybe the judgments on their 115 charges are about to be made, and you never know.
say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show.
And you never know, they could be relegated. It sounds a bit unlikely, but is that why Pep left before last year of his contract. We may find out on that. But yeah, and the other thing about the managers, of course, is that we talked about formations. No, I mean, as we say, it's always going to be down to a manager. But, you know, the interesting thing is there's a differential between what they seem increasingly to call the head coach and the manager. And I'm not sure any of us really know what the different responsibilities are. Obviously, the coach, head coach, and he's got a team of coaches. He's coaching the team, but all the other stuff, whether it's what is also a sporting director who chooses players they want to get in and so on. So whether that's has any, you know, reference to what we're talking about, I don't know. But I think we're going to hear very soon now that Liverpool have appointed Iraola. We know Man City have done theirs. Manchester United, of course, you've got Carrick. So the gaps are filling, and we don't know who will go to Bournemouth. I gather Marco Silva has left Fulham. He was at the end of his contract, and I don't think they've appointed anybody. But I just get a feeling that, and I hope I'm wrong, that these teams who now need a manager will get them, and Palace will still be waiting for something to happen. But I hope I'm wrong on that. We've had a great couple of years, and we don't want to suddenly find us all dying a death. You know, we need to keep this momentum going with a good new, youngish manager who's got ideas and who can take us to the next kind of level.
Yeah, you just mentioned something that sparked my interest. A youngish manager.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why not oldish with experience? Why youngish?
I think the trend at the moment does seem to be younger managers because they are proving themselves, like the guy at Bournemouth, like the guy at Brighton. I mean, he's mid-30s, 34, 35. So, and Glasner actually was 50, but that's still, I think, considered a pretty young manager. So yeah, I just think that is the trend, that clubs are looking to younger people. Perhaps they're closer to their playing days. They've got a greater understanding of it. Carrick is still a relatively young guy, isn't he, as well? Yeah. So it's probably, you know, we all liked Roy Hodgson on his day. He kept Palace in the division for 3 or 4 years. But I have nightmares thinking we're suddenly told we've got Roy Hodgson agreed to come back to us, which, I mean, he went to Bristol City, didn't he, for the last few months of the season. And I'm not disrespecting him. I think Roy was brilliant for Palace. I mean, he came along and we were looking like relegation favourites. And 2 or 3 times he saved Palace. I mean, Roy Ball, as we called it, wasn't the most positive type of football, but it worked for him. He dealt with the cards he had with the players, and he kept us in the
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on